Johnny. Do you want to go to an ice cream social?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Great, let's go.
Oh man, it is Scoopfest here in Las Vegas. Woo! Let me hear you, Scoops. And of course, we have a great night here with us. It's time for Matt Mattingly's Ice Cream Social. Sitting to my left is Paul Mattingly.
Across from me, that's Mr. Matt Donnelly.
Knobs and Dials is Jacob, the audio guy.
Oh, I love that guy. We're preaching fun.
Yeah.
Woo! How we doing, Scoopfest? We've had a long Scoopfest.
Yeah, it's been a good one.
It's been a real good one.
You guys having a good Scoopfest so far?
Oh, thank God! I'm glad it's not just me.
Yeah, it's been a blast. It's been such a cool deal. Of course, we just always gotta cap it off as our last kind of live event before we do the big Jock versus Nerd Ball.
That's right.
So got to bring back our boys, our
just
brothers,
gets-
our brothers from another podcast.
The O.O.
mother.
boys.
Yeah, the O.O. boys,
old
if you
school
will.
boys.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, thanks for being
Oh
here.
man, I mean it's the best.
Yeah.
It does not get better than hanging out at the Orleans at Scoopfest.
Is it just us that just Las Vegas is the Orleans to be? Everyone else is trying too hard. The Orleans.
Like in terms of if you really try to boil down Las Vegas.
I feel like
Yes.
every other building in this town is trying to be something they're not, except for the one that we're sitting in right now.
It's the most honest building in Las Vegas.
Yeah, right down to the three alligators playing jazz. When you
The
walk in.
iconography of authenticity, anthropomorphized,
And also,
alligators.
just the sheer size. When you walk in the Orleans, they're like 20-foot alligators.
Yeah.
Like, who turned in the drawings? Were like, that's how much space it should take up when you walk into this place.
Yeah.
Can I? All right. So a long-running joke that Brian and I have had whenever we've been at the Orleans is that nobody knows when the bailiwick is open.
Yes. Always true.
And they posted hours. I've never seen, as far as I knew, it opened when somebody phased into existence inside of it. There is no rhyme or reason.
You have properly summoned Ballywick.
But they
Want a
actually
beer?
posted hours, and they're even more fucked up. It's it's only open from 3 p.m. to 10 in Las Vegas. At
Yes.
10. No, your premium bar. Fuck you, get out.
Yeah.
It's the place for live music and food and booze? Nope. After 10 o'clock, you are not allowed in here.
Done.
Yeah.
Just psychotic, just sociopathic behavior by the bailiwick.
Yeah.
Somebody do a Netflix series on the bailiwick.
Let's go.
Find out what skeletons are in that attic.
Bailiwick doc series. TM. That is ours.
So, Brian, you have kept up your bit of Asshole Blackjack?
Oh Jesus!
All right. So, now I am homeless. Okay. First of all, I was gambling with somebody who didn't like the idea of Asshole Blackjack because he's somebody who feels like, hey man, gambling's supposed to be fun, and you're actively. Does anybody not know? I don't know why I'm phrasing it this way.
We don't know it. What's Asshole Blackjack?
Quick.
How do you explain Asshole
Refresh.
So, blackjack game where cards come out. People at tables get very mad if you are not playing correctly.
Quote unquote, by the book.
By the book. Because they believe that the cards that you got by playing incorrectly or didn't get by playing incorrectly is affecting them.
And they want every no matter who's sitting at the table, they want the table to play as a team as a whole.
Yes.
Against the dealer,
That's
not against
just how
each other.
it's supposed to go.
Right.
So what Brian does is the opposite.
Yes. Well, every so often, I'll play something a little bit off book or do something silly just because it's delightful when doing something wrong yields amazing results. And then I hear, to my left, that was my ace or whatever. And it's yeah. It's okay. Well, then now we're no longer playing blackjack. We're playing Asshole Blackjack, which usually lasts about 5 minutes. And then the game is over and all my money is gone. But every so often, an epic run ends up happening, and Justin and I laugh and shout and make a lot of noise, chase everyone off, and then as we leave the table, they say, "Excuse me, you dropped your Percocet."
Yes. A true thing that happened. One of the first times we played Asshole Blackjack is we just infuriated a family from Alabama that were just like spitting fucking mad, and we could not stop laughing. And then at the end, my Percocets fell out of my pocket.
Now,
Just collapsing this fucking caricature of a human into startling relief.
This just got real.
Now, as I was trying to explain the beauty of Asshole Blackjack as a piece of performance art, and I like to think of myself as a patron of the arts by spending all my money on Asshole Blackjack.
Good.
Jesse, our friend, had the mistaken impression that the point was to piss people off. No, that is a side effect.
Yes.
The point is
That is righteous and good,
Yes.
but it is not the point.
That's right. The point is to bend reality just a little bit, and maybe just maybe you'll get lucky, and doing the wrong thing will yield something magical, right? So Jesse and I were playing blackjack, and eventually got down to just the two of us. Jesse did not believe in Asshole Blackjack. He didn't believe it would work, and he didn't much care for the idea of it. And then I got dealt a 5, and the dealer had a 3 face up. And then I got dealt another 5, and then a face down card, right? So we all know what you're supposed to do in this situation, right?
Split.
Well, okay, so I take my chip, and I push it forward, and they say, double? I said,
The move is, the rules say you were supposed to double there.
That's right.
Yeah.
But in this case, I split my fingers. And I said, no, split. And they're like, are you sure?
Do I look like a man who is sure?
Pit boss kind of glances over.
Yeah.
First card, an ace. And then push that second chip forward
To double down.
to double down on a soft 16. All right, next one, 5. 3 goes down. It's an 8.
Yeah.
Chip goes forward.
Let's go. Keep
And
it
then
going.
Finally, oh, wait. I'm sorry, I left out the most important part. When I split them 5s, the first card that was dealt was a 5. At which point, that got split. So there are 3 5s. I forgot that part of the story. And it was upon the third 5 that another 5 was dealt. Chip goes forward. 4 5s. 4 5s on the table. Another card. It's like some bullshit in the teens. And then finally, last one, I think it was another 8, and I doubled down on it again. At which point, 13. It ended up. They threw down a bunch of cards, and then they said the words 21, and I was like, well, dang it, that would have been a neat story. But then there was like a weird vibe, and then she smiled and was like, I'm like, I don't get it. You took all the money. And they were like, no, it's 21. Or it's 22. We busted. You won. And then they gave me a $500 chip. Hey! Believe in magic, people.
Yeah.
Assholes win.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
Show your hole on the tables at the Orleans, the home of Asshole Blackjack.
Yes. Yeah.
Spread 'em.
Justin,
Yeah.
you're running the Politics podcast.
Yes. Quiet couple weeks.
Nothing to see
Just
here.
real tumbleweeds. Bunch of action.
Does it mean, like, as a podcast, you consider it like a great time to be a political podcaster? Like, how does it feel when things are
It
so
feels
tumultuous?
great that I don't have to think about what I'm going to talk about.
Ah.
Because if you have to do it at a certain point, beyond all of the, the subject matter is obviously as emotionally charged as you can make it, but I have to kind of make the donuts every day.
Right.
It's a lot easier when it's like, okay, well, here's what we're talking about. Now we're going to have somebody on, and we're going to talk about the very obvious thing that everybody wants to hear about. But yeah, no, it's fucking insane. It's crazy.
Do you ever wake up and be like, I just want to do a football podcast?
I often fantasize about doing another podcast, and then I realize that that's what's gotten me into this mess. Doing too many fucking podcasts. But usually, yeah, it's usually like that. It's like, oh my God, I would love to just have shitty hot takes on sports. But then I'm like, but then I would have to actually like think about them, and I wouldn't want them to be embarrassing and like,
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But
there's-
also, yeah, I don't know. Most sports podcasts are bad.
That's the sound of you ask too real a question.
Yeah.
You poked him right in the id.
Sorry. Sorry, I apologize. Give me a sports hot take right now. No.
I will be up at 6:30 in the morning. Hopefully, I'll go to McMillan's across the way for.
Yeah, what is this thing? What is happening?
Well, the Steelers are playing the Minnesota Vikings in
Ireland.
Right. In Ireland.
In Ireland.
Yeah. So I'll be over there.
Several of you just asked why. Who knows?
No one knows.
If you want to improve relationships with Ireland, you send Aaron Rodgers.
Yes.
That's right.
You send
our best and brightest, Carson Wentz and Aaron Rodgers.
We send our cave-dwelling ayahuasca drinking weirdo conspiracy theorist to.
Look, if the
Ireland.
red zone offense stays in the 80%, then I will also take ivermectin.
Seems like a needless wager on your part, but okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I don't know how it happens, but we're scoring a lot inside the 20.
Mattingly.
Yes.
You woke up You woke up early. You took Scoops on an outing. Some Scoops on an outing.
I did. We had a little
shop?
nerd out. Went out to Alternate Reality Comics out here in Las Vegas. Yes, big shout out to Alternate Reality. It's my boy Ralph. Ralph has been holding it down for damn near 30 years out here. It's the best little comic shop in Vegas. I just love it. And some Scoops were kind enough to join me in the morning. It was Vegas early, but we went out there and had a great time. It was awesome because I've just gotten really back into comics in the last year and a half or so. So I was able to give heartfelt, earnest recommendations on what is on the shelves right now. So that was kind of fun. And people bought books I recommended, which was great. That was really cool. And then we went.
A lot of tits, a lot of boobies.
A lot of circles.
More circles and circles. They're just circles and circles. You don't
mean
know.
Like in the comic shop or in the comics?
In the comics. So this is
Paul
the thing.
handed my son a comic with tits in it.
Nice.
But your son is 28 years old, right?
Yeah.
It was a bargain bin.
He said tits only to Paul. So it was,
I found
Give me that book with them titties.
an old 50-cent issue of Powers, and it's one of my favorite series ever. And I was like, here you go. And Michael Avon Owing's artwork is very stylistic.
Sure.
And, it's really just circles and circles when you're looking at the boob, but whatever.
Paul's staying at my house this time around, though.
he actually says that in real life to his wife as well.
It's just circles and circles, baby.
Yeah.
They're just circles and circles up
circles
there,
and
baby.
circles.
Thank
Circles
you.
and Circles is my favorite Oh Boys album.
Yeah.
Boobs is a flat circle. No, that was awesome. And then right next door to the comic shop is a new card shop, which is under new management. I had never been.
Card,
Collectible cards, Pokemon, Magic, all that kind of shit. It was incredible, really well kept, nice, run well.
Are there
spent
sports
way
cards
too much
in
money
these
in there.
types of shops too?
No, sir. No.
So this is all just like
This
Magic
is
cards?
All
and-
Magic the Gathering and Pokemon, and maybe a little dash of Lorcana.
Don't know what that is.
It's the Disney trading card game. Yeah. And they really were holding it down. They run tournaments there, so clearly they had their stuff on. It was just clean. Shop was clean. Prices were right.
Oh, nice.
Which is a huge thing. I don't know. Do
I'm
you
in
guys
some
keep up?
dirty Magic the Gathering shops, right?
Oh,
no,
God.
hey,
Filth fest.
No, seriously, no. Do we have any Magic fans out here? Any Magic players?
You know what?
that was a no.
I gave up Magic the Gathering in 1993.
Okay.
And I gave away my Black Lotus.
Before you did that,
Oh,
Mr. Brian
shit,
Brushwood,
that's
Well, what does that mean?
valuable.
that is an extremely valuable card.
Okay.
Before you did that, Mr. Brian Brushwood,
Oh.
would you say that the average conglomerate of Magic the Gathering players have the highest standards of hygiene about them? There are signs on many Magic the Gathering convention doors that say, wash your ass before you come in here. Like, seriously, there are rules in tournaments that are like, stinkies go home. It's a problem.
I'm almost
It's a-
certain that for a while there was a Twitter account that was nothing but ass cracks at
Oh,
Magic.
yeah, there was
tournaments.
a Twitter account.
No, there was a
Ass
dude who
cracks
would
at
always
Magic.
take pictures like with his hands in prayer emoji form, like by just heinous ass cracks at Magic
If you can
tournaments.
look it up, yeah, that's right. I forgot. That's right. He did his little meme of praying
Yeah.
to these ass cracks, and many were like strewn with stuff.
Just bad.
It was-
It was a fucking. It was.
Look it up.
Strewn with stuff?
I'm telling
I
you.
will not. And
look
by
it
the
up.
way, and here's how fucked that community is. They yelled at the guy.
Yeah.
They banned the guy from coming
Yeah.
to Magic tournaments when it's like he is a Pulitzer Prize winning journalist who has just broken loose a horrifying scandal. You should be thanking him.
Yep.
He should be the commissioner.
Yeah.
You leave our dirty butts be.
Exactly, but no, Big Ass told him to fucking
That's
pound
right.
sand.
So, all that to say, when you find a really clean Magic the Gathering shop, you're like, holy shit, I might be able to breathe in here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it was really well kept and really nice. And then, of course, just down
Much
the way
easier
from
to
there,
tap 2 mana than to wipe twice.
Whew, good Lord. It's a fucking fact, man. Their asses are their graveyards. It's just
What is with that's
What is that
Bones
expression?
are their money.
yeah, this is like because this is the thing with pro wrestling too, where especially for big shows, you'll have these things on the Reddits that are like, guys, just shower for the love of God.
Yeah.
Why are you gonna show up and just stink out everybody? Now, like WrestleMania here in Vegas, the cheapest seat that you can get is $800. And imagine that you're standing next to somebody who's a fucking biohazard and just stinks to high heaven the entire time. That's gonna be bad.
Paul
That's
was
a bad-
just telling me about this the other day about the WrestleMania thing here just being so fucking expensive.
Oh yeah.
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 Luckily, I have just purchased a Black Lotus card.
Oh, really?
And,
What
so I'm
deal
gonna
did
sell
you
that
get?
one. Yeah. No, I got it for $400,000.
There you go.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna use that.
Is it really worth $400,000?
According to this, it is.
Yeah, look, when you need 3 mana.
It depends on the edition. It depends on the
So
condition.
in the early days, they didn't do a lot of play balance, or they didn't have the play balancing quite right. So in tournaments where you're playing for keepsies, then all of a sudden it became profitable and made sense. The value went up, and then the legend grew long and all that stuff. But I quit because I was finally making friends in college, and that was ruining my friendship. So away it went.
That was exactly a conversation that was had at the Magic place because he was talking about he plays Commander and he's got a couple of different decks and he has to decide on the day, do I want to keep my friends or do I want to play a fun game of Magic?
Yeah, well, because like if you're playing mathematically, then some pretty unfun, brutal strategies start to make sense.
There are mechanics that you can lose forever friends from. Yeah.
Just by taking all their shit. Taking
Well,
all their cards.
you could play like a high risk thing, and so it's like it's not fun for the other player. Like there was a land killer deck that I played where it's just like you need land for energy. So imagine if you never got to take a single step forward in the contest, and then meanwhile the moment you put down one land, like fuck you, fire, dead,
Gone.
Yeah.
How did you acquire the Black Lotus card?
So this is so early, nobody had even heard of the game. There were what they called black bordered alphas, and so we would congregate.
I heard
It was
they make
like
the
on a
Rockin'
Tuesday
World go
morning.
round.
They did. Yeah.
Yeah, like we would wait for them to show up with the Tuesday mail, and then we would just vultures just grab everything.
So it's like an unboxing on the
Yeah,
packaging.
yeah,
You just found one in a pack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what this 400K one, that's that black rim up there, guys.
Did you ever play it?
Oh sure, it was just a card to me. And then I gave them all away. I think my brother gave me $70 for all my cards, and he later I think sold it for $500.
Yeah. Did you even have them sleeved back then?
No, goodness no.
Yeah,
No,
see.
Rock
Them
Dog, that
sleeves
shit.
though?
Them sleeves,
them sleeves, though.
There were no sleeves, though.
Yeah. They used to in the very early on. They claimed
Them sleeves, though.
They claimed that you had to ante every single game, so you'd shuffle your deck, and then blind, you'd have to set out a card, and then you'd play, and then the other person got it.
Well, that was the
didn't
whole
last.
thing with Pokemon, too. It was all 6 prizes. They would go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, what time period is this?
Fall 1993. 2 fistfuls of cookie dough.
Yeah. I remember
So
those days
no,
well.
because I'm trying to say like what's weird now is that like as someone who their teens and 20s in the 90s, like any niche culture was actually kind of shit on. Like you just kind of you always had to alt the alt. Like no matter what was going on, as soon as it became popular, it was like go left.
This is before the great flattening of the geek empires of thanks to the internet. So this is at a time that I was excited about Magic the Gathering because it was like a more approachable bridge to Dungeons and Dragons at the time. I'm like, we're just playing a game.
Yeah. Because what I'm trying to say is like you chose friends over this game, right?
This time. This is before the dark times, before Mikey.
But like now, I feel like you don't, right? I feel like the internet makes these communities a thing that people aren't.
Well, there's
losing
just
friends.
no like king media. There's no king like thing. There's no mainstream anymore. Everything is just its own niche, and so it's like, all right, like, is there a one weird thing that people are all obsessed about?
Yeah, you want to know the problem with the internet? Nobody's lonely. When you're lonely, you have to do a little thing called compromise and meet other people at the square dance, you dipshits. Instead, everyone's
internet
all
has not stopped
making
stupid.
hierarchies.
Right.
This fall on Fox News, Brian Brushwood shares the real truths. Why aren't the kids at square dances?
I have to tell you, Brushwood, as someone who's just been dipping my toe, by dipping my toe, I mean paying two 20-year-olds to edit clips for me.
Is that what you're paying him for?
It's part of it.
We have different hobbies.
Yeah. Believe me, take the reels.
So much simpler.
Trust me, you'll be happier with the reels. Okay, so which means I've experimented with putting things on, Instagram, Facebook.
Everyone loves them,
YouTube,
super supportive.
and YouTube is a hellscape.
I mean, luckily, it's not one of our jobs to fucking stare at the raw feet of God's butthole the whole day long.
And actually, it was really funny. Even one of the clips, I looked at it, I was like, "What? 40 comments? What the fuck's going on here?" Simply it was a thing of doing a trick I bought from you.
Oh, that's right. I think my wife saw this. She was like,
Yeah.
"Hey, I think your trick's pretty good." Yep, I'll let it stand.
I'm doing your trick, and I simply say, "What's your favorite book?" She goes, "I don't have one," and I go, "Correct, right?" and that's the whole hoping to go viral moment.
Yeah.
And then a debate breaks out about whether or not books are stupid.
In the comments.
Yeah, nothing to do with me at all.
Yep.
Just people going at it like, "Why don't you fucking read?" And defenders go like, "No, reading's dumb." And it just goes on and on and on.
So yeah, I had this conversation in the car back from the fucking.
That reading's bad?
This is why.
He's from Kentucky.
This is why we need to support comic book stores and libraries and all this kind of shit. We need to read. Read.
I love the
Stick
fact
to
that
sports.
comics went from being the
wait.
scourge of literacy
Yes.
to, guys, at least there's words in them.
No, but this is honestly this is the conversation.
If we put words next to the titties, they might read.
They might notice
We
them.
can
That was
only
my
crawl
hope.
back.
I'm trying to get Matt's kids literate.
What's this hidden word around this areola? Constitutional democracy. What the hell?
No, but even at just a base level, I've always in my head thought, what better way to get people of any type to learn how to read, but by having visual representation of what's happening, accompanied with dialogue and explanation.
Eventually, they move on to chapter books.
Right? What the fuck? Not some people do.
Paul hadn't moved on yet.
No. Props to Chuck
Who
Wendig.
won
He's
in
writing
the
all my favorite
comments,
stuff.
from your opinion? Books or no books?
Books crushed it.
Books did.
Good for
You
books.
know what?
Okay,
I would say I'd be okay with those random arguments if YouTube would bake into the system the ability for you to be the judge. Man, this is your room. They're
Yeah.
gonna fight. You get to call the winner.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
That was-
I'll write them. Dear
1-800
YouTube.
You should post that. It was John Waters, right? I believe it was John Waters quote. He was like, "Please, if you go to someone's house and you see that they don't have any books, don't fuck them." Right?
Wow.
I think I'm attributing that properly. Yes.
I think it was Houdini.
No, oh, you're right. It was Houdini. Shit.
I have to tell you, when I lived in the Virgin Islands, that was not an option.
You walked in, you're like, here's a gift of a book. No reason.
I had so.
Do you have a shelf? Put this on it.
Matt bought 3 girls the entire Encyclopedia Britannica before he left the Virgin Islands.
I'm back with G.
Yeah, that hit the spot.
I don't, one I was thinking it would be really funny if you just said like worked in a big way, like everyone was like he's right, and then we all like rushed to comic book stores and create like a wave
I'm ready.
of everybody to do it. I get lost in these conversations because we're getting older, right?
Yes.
And so
Speak for yourself.
Slow decay.
And as someone who started a magic career late, I went on tour as a guy, and now I'm touring as an old guy. And I definitely noticed that, where like people like talk to me to start, and then they're like, "Okay, we're done talking to the old man. Now let's go back to talk to each other." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." So when we get like on our
On the
high
slow
horses,
road to total burdendom.
yes, yeah.
Like you can see the light in people's eyes slowly start fading as you drone on and on about the Gulf War.
I used to
or some
be Guile,
shit.
now I'm Dulcim.
Yeah.
The slow road to total burden.
Yeah, you're just like, so Norman Schwarzkopf was
What?
popular. And
nobody here saw Good Will Hunting.
yeah.
But
Like, I don't know. I just fucking, their brains just rotted with a million TikTok trends. And
well, that's it. Is that the internet is everything, right? And
Right.
so, but no. What I mean to say is like we talked about this off air, but
I think so,
on
yeah.
the episode where we did something kind of serious.
Yes.
And then, and I basically said like it's hard because there's so many forces that profit from the destruction of hope.
yes.
Basically making it feel like a hellscape all the time. It
Makes money.
It makes money, and it also tells me to go for self. I don't have to worry about the future. I don't have to worry about future generations because they're never going to change. They're going to fuck it all up. And they is whoever. Like they is, I'm talking about
Right.
like any issue. They're going to fuck it all up. And then, so therefore, I don't have to worry about shit anymore.
You know what I
don't have to
feel
think
like the
about things
solution
anymore.
is? In-person events like what's happening right now at Scoopfest!
Agree.
And
Hard
also,
agree.
we talked about it years ago. We talked about the you have to identify the they. You can't just be.
Oh,
you
yeah,
can't just
yeah.
say they. Yeah. I mean, and I think it's important. It's super important. Thank you very much. People are just bringing me booze. It's great. I love
Who?
Scoopfest.
Name them, Jacob. Who's bringing you booze?
By the way, I'll sign up for that as well. Dos Equis, please.
Yeah.
Or whiskey.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
Kapla.
That Whiskey Break is brought to you by our sponsor.
Yes, that Whiskey Break is brought to you by our following sponsor.
Today's show, Matt and Madely's Ice Cream Social. Still haven't moved the commercial tab to the front page of my phone.
Why do that? That's too much.
Just 5 swipes to the right before I get to that square in the middle.
It's fine. It's fine.
Who's getting older?
Not us.
Jesus, that font.
So bright.
Matt, just hold your phone up so the back row.
I
can read it.
think you can read that from space. What the fuck?
I'll just have the bartender tell us who's sponsoring this today.
Oh my God, did you hear the wave of horror?
Matt just showed his phone to the room, and there were legitimate whoas.
I honestly...
No bullshit. Hold that up, and if you can read it, stand up. There we go. How far back can people read that?
I think it is rivaled only by the Hollywood sign.
I actually can't see the Hollywood sign right now, but I can see that.
I legit was surprised by the reaction from the audience. I really...
This has been a startling mirror onto self.
No, only because I know that I'm actually holding out at this font size. Like I've gone up 1, and like if I go up 2, I'm gonna feel like really old. So I'm trying to hold it down.
I say bull the fucking ripcord, dude. Like,
Let it go,
there's
baby.
no. All you're doing is fooling yourself.
I'm gonna tell you right now, my font size on my phone is the standard size.
Yeah.
I can't read it,
There you go.
but I will not change it.
I switched to video games.
Jacob
that
has
go-
not read a text message in 3 years.
That's right.
He blindly responds, ha, to everything.
I give a lot of thumbs up.
100%.
100%.
100%.
100 emoji.
Oh, sure. Oh, for sure. Oh, definitely. For sure.
Sure.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, very nice.
Oh,
very
for sure.
nice.
Sure.
Oh, for sure.
Oh,
100%.
Oh, great. Pass my whiskey back over then.
Keeping tabs over here, Jacob. Anyways, today's show is brought to you by beef in a box, now with extra box. That's from Belgian Triple Scoop in 2023.
Some people tell you no beef. Bullshit. You want beef, and you want beef in a box, and you want extra box. So come on, get this beef in a box with the extra box. Boom.
Box. Boom
Beef.
box.
Beef in a box.
Boom. Boom that beef in a box.
Yeah, you hear it mooing? That's your beef.
Sorry. I'm distracted by this commercial. Someone threw up a package of Aldi hot dogs. And Brian is squeezing it like a stress toy.
I will warn you of this, Brian. Should the contents of that in any way touch your skin, you will be unable to remove that scent for at least 2 nights.
You will not be allowed
That's great because I have a Magic the Gathering tournament scheduled for tomorrow.
I'm not joking when I say, yeah, you're right. That's kind of the vibe. It gives off the scent of a gathering of Aldi hot dogs sweating too close together and letting their ass cracks out.
That is unfair to disgusting people.
No, it's not.
Do you think that shit happens because people can't smell? Like that or like have they become immune to smelling themselves?
When you are saving up money to buy $500 pieces of cardboard,
yes,
other things slip through the cracks.
Like lava.
Like loose toilet paper.
Yes. Yeah. I think really it is a combination of that kind, but I think it is just living, like, really stretching stuff out and not even thinking about that.
That's a cry for help, right?
Yeah.
Being that smelly?
I don't know.
I think it's a sign of depression.
Yeah.
But also there's a bunch of like creators that I see on TikTok and whatnot, they're like, don't wash your hair. I know, right? I'm like, ew. They're like, don't wash your hair. I'm like, what?
I legit had an LA friend tell me to stop washing my hair.
See, this is what I'm saying, man. And they probably don't I don't know. I don't want to get into a hygiene debate, but I will.
No, but nobody's saying don't wash your ass.
Yeah, I'm spoiling for a hygiene debate. I'm just waiting for the right YouTube short magic trick to bring it out.
I will finish a trick and be like, whoa, pull that one out of my ass. And then be like, you shouldn't store stuff in your ass. Yes, you should.
You should use pockets.
We are evolved to store things in our ass.
Asses are dumb.
That's why we beat the monkeys.
It's nature's pocket.
Nature's Pocket. Today's show is brought to you by Nature's Pocket.
Enter Hey Scoops at checkout.
I just got done writing my 200-word comment about South American tariff rates on bandana banana.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. But, enter Hey Scoops at checkout.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nailed that
Yeah,
one.
that was extra long commercial.
If folks brought stuff, we're going to do like a physical scoop mail thing during the concert tonight. We won't do a physical scoop mail thing now just because narrating gifts is
not exciting.
Burdensome to the
Not
listener.
the greatest of podcasts.
But we do have a microphone for people who want to do any kind of in-person
Narration of the gift that they brought.
scoop mail.
No.
And
In-person scoop mail.
So we won't narrate it, but if you want to narrate it,
Or argue about whether or not reading is dumb.
yeah, you can also do that. Those are the two things that are mostly what we want. But I guess you could also do anything else.
So if anybody has a in-person scoop mail you'd like to do, come on up, get lined up at the microphone up here, and we will get to that in
doesn't
just a moment.
include an item.
Is it just me, or is the energy weird?
The energy's weird today.
The energy is weird.
The energy's weird. I don't think it's bad, but it is weird.
No, I think we're at day 3.
Yeah, that's it.
And I think also, I know I am pacing myself for tonight, right?
Yeah.
That's what's going on. These guys are just taking it to 0, and then at 8 o'clock, it's ass cracks out. Let's go.
I can answer your question about what happened to the mood in the room.
Okay.
Oh.
You got all the international scoops arrested, so that's what happened. All the good scoops left.
that's true.
That is true.
You know what? Now that you bring it up, I apologize.
Okay, good.
But that joke is from Penn Sunday School, so good. This is good. It's like a comic book series. You have to listen to them all together.
That's right.
figure out all the
That's
jokes.
right.
You should.
It's good. It's
Very,
good.
very nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, a lot of these people have had 2 nights at McMullen's. It's a lot.
Oh
going
yeah.
on.
No, We're running on empty here.
Fucking redlining. Holy shit.
We have someone coming up here.
Oh, hey.
Even if I'm an international scoop, and shame on you.
It was so real.
I don't know why it was so real. I've never had any kind of a police job or I've never worked.
I don't know why anybody would believe
fire.
you had an earpiece.
Yeah, I don't know why
No.
it thundered forth so big.
I do have one question, because I asked Scoop if they know the answer for it, and I don't remember it ever coming up. Who is Annie? So the person we're getting our emails from Patreon.
Oh, Annie.
I never ever heard anything about the person behind that. Is
she
there an
okay?
answer?
I don't know. Why don't you ask her?
Andy, are you okay?
She honestly, and this is the timely, because she was recently hit by a smooth criminal.
She was actually struck by a smooth criminal.
Damn it!
She was hit by and struck by.
Oh, that's, by the way, hilarious. Great question, because 1,200 episodes in.
Yes.
Annie was was a listener. Is
Yes.
a listener? Was a
Yeah.
listener? We don't know. And she definitely was a listener.
Yeah. We think she still listens.
And we first busted out the Patreon. We were overwhelmed.
Yeah.
As
happens.
And we offered a lot of stuff, and so we basically said, like, none of us have office skills. Does any scoop out there have office skills? And Annie stepped up.
Yeah.
And we created an email address for her. And also, we just thought it was a good idea to have a barrier, not from like a don't bother Jacob, Paul, and I with stuff, but we actually just thought our listeners will talk more honestly and frankly with someone whose job it was to talk to scoops.
If there's an issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, like some scoops might not want to come to us with an issue. Might be easier to go to Annie with an issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we have to interact with Annie all the time. She emails us before episodes, that kind of stuff. And so she does all of our kind of like Patreon relationship housekeeping, and has done it now for fucking
as long as we've had Patreon.
9 years.
Yep.
It's been crazy.
No, she's great.
No, Annie's amazing.
I have met her. I believe the other two have not.
Nope.
I have not met Annie. I follow her on the socials. I see she and her kids do Disney World occasionally, and yeah.
Nice, good. People were doubting Paul, but he came over the top of that Disney World
Breaking
thing.
news.
I'm just letting you. The guy wants to know Annie's
You can't
condition.
fabricate that detail.
She's in the Magic Kingdom.
I occasionally email with Annie.
By the way, I just want to say, like, I love this question. Like, do we have like weird, small ice cream social minutia questions? Like,
this is great.
There it is.
Oh, Rebecca,
Lore
come on.
mystery. No, line up.
Line up. Come on down.
but I met her and her husband. They came and saw me open for Fifth the Magic Dragon in Connecticut
nice.
at Foxwoods. And
that's right.
Annie is lovely and has
super
been
sweet,
extremely,
awesome person.
extremely helpful.
How has she
for
not
us.
been to a Scoop Fest?
Oh, we don't let her.
Oh, she doesn't like us. No. Give us your scoop name. What's your scoop name?
Supernova Girl.
Supernova Girl. There she is.
Yeah.
Okay, so Scoops have a lot of call-in responses and greetings. Do we have a toast?
A toast?
Oh.
Well, the answer is we don't.
I don't think so. I don't think we have an official toast.
Well, I mean, we have my toast.
Yeah.
Which is Qapla' and Good Journey.
Yeah.
Which combines my love of Star Trek and
You
Masters
guys can
Universe.
pick up on one of our favorites.
What is it?
Which is Jizz.
Yeah, you ever notice that? I mean, that's, hold on. If you do that, that's rude, crass, ugly.
Oh.
If you add the word mate, they assume you're British. Jizz, mate.
Jizz, mate.
Jizz, mate.
Oh, I got you.
solid,
Okay,
pretty
so I
solid.
like that.
And
We started doing that on a podcast where the head of the network was on it. It was
It was just a cheap way to just say jizz on a polite society live stream.
and at some point we just keep because it was a New Year's Eve thing, so booze
Happened
was
a lot,
flowing,
yeah.
and so we were cheersing a lot, and so we're just like jizz, mate, jizz. And at one point he just looks at me and he's just like, yeah. That was it.
How long did it take him to realize?
We got 7-8 jizzes before he even.
You got so much jizzes in.
Oh, we were firing ropes, dude. Like it was.
I mean, it was Peter North all the way down.
Fuck yeah.
I said we don't have an official thing, but I think we could all do like the salt pork. I need help.
Supernova Girl, do you have a suggestion? Not off the top of your head.
No.
Fair.
All right.
Yeah.
Right, what you got?
Thomas,
Scoop name.
Doc Scoop.
Doc Scoop, there he is.
What up?
We fall in love with characters over time and people that come and go. I haven't heard from Brent Mukai in a while. And any updates on how he's doing, what's going on with him?
He's another one that I follow on the old socials.
Takes his kids to Disney World every now and then.
Kids going to Disney World.
Kids now.
No, his VO career has continued to be successful. Recently, he's had some health and dietary struggles. Not trying to put you on blast, Brett, but he's sharing all that.
He's doing it publicly, yeah.
Yeah, he's sharing all that, and but he's doing really well. If you follow Brent Mukai, he's not hard to find on socials.
Yeah.
He's doing lots of convention work and signing autographs because he is the voice of many anime characters that people know and love right now.
Yeah, he's working.
He's doing well.
Yeah, Brett is working.
No, Brett. That's why he's not hanging out with us. He's in L.A. making that dollar.
That's right.
You think we can get him to do a phoner? To check in with us?
He bought property in California.
Whoa.
Yeah, right. Well, but you bring up a good point.
Tell me about this home.
It has been a long time, and we should probably reach out to Brett for a touch base, maybe a Zoom. Thank you, Doc Scoop.
You should probably call him right now.
No.
I feel like I've got at least another year in me before I need to talk to
Are you
Brent
going to
Mukai.
try it?
Just give him
All right, he's going to try it.
It's Scoopfest after all.
You're right. He's going to
When
try it.
all miracles take place.
All right.
They say that if you rub your two fingers together, that Brent Mukai will send us the voicemail.
It is a pretty miraculous time. Well, I mean, what is it? It's a Saturday afternoon. It's as good a time as any to reach
I guess
somebody.
so.
He might be at a con. That's quite possible.
At a con.
Signing them things.
It's my only Star Trek joke.
Brett's doing great, man. Brett's doing great.
What do you got? Scoop name?
Technical Scooport checking in again.
Wait. Sorry, technical Scooport. We got Brent Mukai.
Brent Mukai, do you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up, brother?
You are live at Scoopfest in front of hundreds of scoops right now.
How's it going, Scoops? Oh, my God.
Brent, literally, someone came up and just said, how is Brent? Why haven't we heard from him in a while? Where is he? So how are you, Brent? What's going on?
Dude, I'm fucking rad, man. And in fact, I was going to hit, it's so crazy, I was going to hit you guys up. I'm actually going to be in Vegas next weekend.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I'm 1 weekend too late.
Can he come on the Friday episode?
Yeah, I mean, we're on Zoom. You can come on any episode. But yeah, come on by. I'll be in Canada. But don't let that stop you from doing it. What are you up to? Tell the Scoop something they can like dive their teeth into.
What's up, Scoops? I'm at a convention in Florida, in Tampa Bay, and yeah, I'm just eating dinner with like Pokemon voice actors and people like that, and yeah, I'm just chilling, having a good time, and ate a great burger just now.
Oh, there you go.
Well, Brent, thank you so much for answering my call. If you didn't, I was going to be so furious. So I appreciate you doing it.
That's the only reason I answered it, Matt. I was like, if I don't answer this, I'm going to miss out on something awesome.
All right, give it up for Brent, everybody.
Take it easy.
We love you, Brent.
We'll talk soon.
Bye, pal.
Technical Scooport, you got a question?
I do. It's been quite a while since I've heard the haiku from the Patreon requests. Is that still a thing?
We are changing the Patreon right now.
Yeah. So this has been really tricky because Patreon change-ups happened right around the time Scoopfest preparations really kicked into high gear. So we're hoping to have things remedied and squared by the middle of October. You're the second person who's asked this.
Yep.
So I propose, and this is just Paul, and I might just do it by myself if I have to. I propose we try and do kind of a make good on what suggestions we still have in the kitty, and maybe a few that that come in now, and do maybe a special hour-long bonus episode of just the haikus and the what do you call it, and the triple threats and all that. You guys would like that, maybe?
Yeah.
And then they are going to go away until except for special occasions.
Yeah, except for when we want them to come back.
Yeah,
and then we'll do them. And by we, I mean we, all of us. We.
But it's not going to be an essential part of the Patreon moving forward.
Right.
I'm actually going to speak a little deeper to that question.
Oh, please, yes.
Get deep.
No, because like in truth, like comedy has changed a lot since we started doing this podcast.
Yeah, 12 years.
And sensibilities have changed a lot. And an awareness of being like three white dudes doing a podcast has like been a thing on our minds.
Mm-hmm.
And on some level, like in the room, like when we do the bucket show and we do other things like that, like when we're in a room with people who like us, who trust us, and just like any other group of people where you're in a room where people trust each other, you can toe the line. You can push the envelope. You can basically get laughed for saying something a little
you have some
sensitive,
latitude.
knowing that the person thinks you're a good guy.
Right.
And as comedy changed and as we got older, like the idea of leaving constant physical evidence of us doing haikus and saying your mom, a difference between your mom and blank and that kind of stuff, just started getting a little like, maybe this might be a bad idea in the long term. And so we got a little gun shy about doing it.
You didn't want to turn on the printing press of liability receipts.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a shame because like I know that like we've always joked from the beginning, like we are dumb jokes for smart people. Like it's like always like kind of like what I like to think of us. And so like I know we get the benefit of the doubt from the people that do it, and there is something like there's guilty pleasure about being childish in humor sometimes, stuff like that. And so we do enjoy doing it. Like we still do it at the bucket shows and things like that. But it just became something that got a little dicey for me. For doing on air.
I think it's also something that is going to be better received as it's rarer. Like if you do a thing every once in a while, that's a very involved bit.
Yeah.
And it's like it's hard. It takes away some of the magic when you see it so often that it becomes mechanical.
Look, I mean, our first Patreon was a fucking nightmare, and but it was so funny. And that's what we loved. Like we made a very funny Patreon.
Right. You guys had fucking the most convoluted reward system.
It was one time.
We would eat weird things on camera was one reward.
Oh, I forgot about that one. Oh my! No hands. We would no hands.
No
eat
hands
things.
eating.
Right. We did that.
Yeah, we did that at a fucking Peppermill.
We did the Peppermill with Ryer.
We recorded people.
We were just eating things without using our hands.
I forgot about that.
We used to try to do individual made-up credits for each person we thanked at the end of episodes.
Yep.
Every single person.
And then it mostly was
just got to be too many people.
Yeah, so we'd literally be like, technical Scooport. He graduated from this university, and he did all this, and allegedly he did this. Yeah, we would do like
and at first doing
5
that
minutes.
was a blast, and then it became like really unfunny. And then we just finished the episode and be like, I don't want to end episodes doing our most unfunny shit.
Where we just run this fucking momentum into the cliff face of mandatory fun.
Right. Yeah. So like, and it's like Paul and I are improv guys, and so much about like being improv, like we can always make it up on the spot. We can always generate gold. We can do this. And then putting it to the test, for 3 hours a week for 12 years, it's just, maybe gold is a high standard. And so I think we tried to we would kind of pump brakes on weird shit like that.
Yeah, but it's, as I said, it's not going to be part of the Patreon going forward in a large capacity, but we will do a make good episode from some of the old stuff. And if you got one specifically you really want to hear, send it to Jake.
And we're gonna do them. Like we're still gonna do all of our stuff, as time goes by. But yeah, maybe just not quite as often. But yeah, is that fair?
Very fair. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Come on up. Scoop name.
It's Belgian Triple Scoop.
Belgian Triple Scoop. Love it.
Actually, I'm very grateful, Technical Scooport, because you kind of started the question that I have, which is, I bought tickets for Scoopfest before I'm now in a serious relationship for about to be a year, but she doesn't share the same kind of sense of humor that I think everybody in this room really loves. Come on, guys, yeah! Dumb jokes for smart people, woo!
And you're asking us if you should leave her?
No.
This is so awkward and unexpected.
Stacey, that's not what I'm saying.
Honestly, yes, you should leave her.
I feel bad that you said that because now 4 people just said, you know what, I'm over it too, and they just left.
But exactly.
Dropping like flies here.
But it's how do you marry that idea of this is something that you love, right? Like it's you talked about, obviously you're very thoughtful response to how you do the different jokes and this is great comedy gold. It's comedy gold, everybody. But explaining the Captain Morgan podcast and why that's funny. Is sometimes difficult.
I don't think I can explain why if the Captain Morgan podcast is funny.
Super cerebral.
But it's exactly
He's a
high watermarks.
king.
But that's the idea. It's like how do you
Captain Morgan, did you wander into school?
I just wanted to let you know that the podcast is funny because my name is Captain Morgan. What do you want to do? What are you doing?
Captain Morgan, you seem like you're on the precipice. You're
on the precipice.
Well, okay, hold on.
Get out of my precipice.
What? No.
I'm perspiring on the precipice. Don't sweat the small stuff. I'm just here for you, Brian.
Well, I know you seem very upset though.
Why
Captain
do you
Morgan.
have hot dogs?
Well, it's I'm not.
I invented hot dogs, by the way.
I didn't know this about you.
I did.
Well,
funny you should ask.
I didn't, but
you have a hot dog that I invented.
Okay.
That one.
Yes.
Not the rest.
Well, tell me about
I put it together in a spindle that I carried in a bindle.
Oh, are you homeless as well?
Nope.
Oh, no, you're not.
No, I have a boat. I take my boat around to the high seas. And if I ever see a hot dog I don't like, I kick him off. I say, get the fuck out of here, hot dog.
Okay. Well, why?
It's a real problem.
Now, wait a minute.
These days.
When would you encounter...
Hot dogs everywhere. Running hither and yon. Can't trust them. Can't look a hot dog in the eye anymore and say, hey, we're going to make a square deal. No, these hot dogs be trifling.
Did a hot dog disappoint you?
Fuck yeah.
Oh,
one time I was thinking one hot dog crashed the stock market and high interest loans. And next thing you know, Obama was president.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Captain Morgan.
Belgian
But that's exactly what I mean. I'm doubled over laughing. Right. And you guys, I mean, all five of you have...
75% of the audience wasn't.
But that's the point, right? You guys all have partners, you have children, you have people in your life who may not share that. How do you find the kind of balance in, you guys making your living off of jokes that I find amazing, but I have a hard time sharing? Like, how do you find that balance?
None of our spouses think we're funny.
My wife does.
None of our spouses think
my wife thinks I'm funny.
No, she calls me all the time and tells me.
Wow.
She thinks I'm funny. She just thinks I push
Should
it
there
too
be a
gross
statute
sometimes.
of limitations on lore? Like at some point they expire and you have to let them go?
What? Say it again?
Should there be a statute of limitations on lore? Like at some point, because it's impenetrable at some point. It's
dude, you haven't heard from Mothra's secret agent in a while for a reason.
Because the last time we started to hear from them, Matt and I just yelled.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It doesn't happen. Yeah, so I mean, that's.
I mean, you look at The Simpsons, right? They didn't think they were going to go 30 years, and so all of a sudden they're being held accountable for decisions they made 20 years ago. Like that's fucking bananas.
Yeah.
Because it implies that you're looking back as like the powerhouse of that you knew what you were the whole time, and not that you were desperately trying to get anyone to pay attention to you doing anything that came into your brain. And just hoping it flew in the moment.
Yeah, I mean,
no, I mean, I think anytime you try to make any kind of living, being creative at all, something that really comes from your heart and your mind, it's fucking ballsy, And anytime you get any kind of audience of support, it means it's really something special.
Well, comedy is also very, very specific. Like there's not a lot of objective elements to comedy that you can say like, oh, clearly this is funny, because it's all dependent on where people come from, their expectations.
I think I've quoted this one before, but this is my go-to right now. Zach Anner, the comedian, multiple sclerosis guy, he's amazing. He's fantastic. Follow him on social media, Zach Anner. This is his whole thing. Comedy isn't meant to be timeless. Great comedy is in service of its time. It helps start the conversations that will eventually deem it irrelevant, outdated, or offensive. You laugh, you think, you grow, and you move on. That said, farts are always hilarious.
But it's so true. I went back and listened, like last week, 2 weeks ago, I listened to a Bill Cosby comedy album.
Mm-hmm.
And like,
boy, I didn't know there'd be edgy humor on this show.
But I mean, it was the edgiest, not even edgiest, but like it was hilarious. It was a huge seller of its time.
Yeah.
And I went back and listened to it, and forget about all the Bill Cosby stuff, or try to, just go to sleep and forget about it. It's fine.
He'll make you forget.
Yeah. So I mean, all of that aside, it's just not poignant. It's simply not relevant to this day and time anymore, and it's so hard.
Jacob's like, when you guys are done bitching about the other stuff about Bill Cosby, I like to take the content of his special.
Can we get
I'm
to
gonna
the real
really
issue
focus
here?
in on the minutia of Bill Cosby.
The drain damage bit. The drain damage bit.
But it really is. You go back and listen to it now, and it's just a relic of the past now. Is all it is. You're listening to that, and you're listening to it for the
historical
the nostalgia.
significance. Yeah.
It's pure nostalgia at this point. It's not comedy anymore. It's a history. It's a time capsule.
I don't think you guys are time capsules.
Eggs. Eggs are in the cake.
The kids won't pull up their pants.
So to be kind of just to wrap everything up, it's figuring out that way to share that part of your personality in your comedy, but not push the envelope too far. But understand that it's of time. Mm-hmm. But I don't know, drawing the line.
Look. I mean,
sorry, I didn't mean to make this more serious.
No, you always want to say like, hey, whatever I do, it's not for everyone. But as soon as you find out it's not for everyone, it's devastating. It really hurts your feelings.
You do. You always say this is like my comedy heroes never cared about mass popularity. My comedy heroes just made the funniest thing possible, and then it's like realizing like you hope you're wrong.
Yeah.
You hope it's like no, I'll be as funny as my heroes that didn't get the recognition that they deserved. Right. And then you're like, oh no, but I'm not getting the recognition that I deserve.
No, like when I go do a show on a cruise ship where the audience the energy just fucking zip, right? Yeah. I absolutely go to sleep hating myself, going, I guess I'm not for everyone, right? And then I have to walk around the ship with them the next day.
Yeah.
And then go up and hide on deck 19 and look out and hope I don't get harpooned. But it's not for everybody. But the bottom line is that I don't, looking at us over time or any kind of stuff the body of work, all that feels cool. Like to create something that people want to come to feels cool. In the moment, the smartest thing that we decided we was that we are a service, and that service is weekly service. Mm-hmm. And we are there to help people in that moment. And we hope that podcast helps people in that day or that drive or that walking of their dog.
Yeah.
Everything else after that, sure. But that's the primary deal. That's why we keep doing it.
I'll tell you what, when scoops come up to me, and this has happened multiple times this weekend, it happens all the time. When scoops come up to me and say, hey, I listened to the whole back catalog, my blood runs cold every single time. Like, good God, what did we say a decade ago?
Yes, I agreed.
Oh, I'm terrified all the time.
I start laughing.
Next. Exactly, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Scoop name, give it to us.
Gelato problems.
Love it.
Gelato problems.
So my question's about commitment. I don't know if it's.
Fuck?
You know commitment?
Yeah, go ahead, explain it to him.
Commitment to a bit.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, commitment to a bit.
Oh, commitment
to the point of
this
to the point of endangerment.
It just felt like this was like a Love Line segment from 2001.
So I don't know if my husband's Max the Ginger Scoop, and I don't know if he was always going to be a commitment guy and you just named the thing that he does, or if he's just following you to be a commitment guy. But he is that guy, and he will kill something until it is dead and buried, and I'm like, please stop, and he won't. And so my question, this is a crowd that will show up at the party tonight in commitment outfits.
Yes.
You guys love commitment, but is there any commitment that in your lives, maybe bad jokes, like there are some bad jokes that I'm like, kill it and it won't die, and bad jokes, commitments, bits at home or bits in your lives that you're like, I'm going to keep doing it no matter how upset it makes everyone at work or at home. Anything like that? Paul?
Your moment has come, sir.
The audience said it first.
The people that I love the most get nicknames.
Aww.
And those nicknames stay forever. So
Matt and I don't have nicknames.
That's true.
So far, I see no complication. Everything's congruent.
Seems legit.
What? Well, but you're the audio guy.
Don't. Move on. Don't.
It's fine.
Don't
It's
try.
fine.
Don't.
It's worse if you try to make it now.
It's worse.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
go ahead. Finish
But I
your
will.
thought.
I will. But I will I keep at it. I started calling
So
Ann.
great if he just shoehorned Madinator in like he had always done it.
I started calling Ann Snaky, you know,
The old
when we were dating early on, and she was like, "What the fuck are you talking?" And she didn't like it, but I kept it up, and I have called her Snaky for damn near 20 years now, and now it's cool. That she knows I'm Snaky, you know, and it's all good. The honk, my beloved brother, that came up. We were what, 12, 10, less? Yeah.
Younger is the word you're looking for.
So
he's also from Kentucky.
Yeah. Not
I
with the
believe
math.
it's few.
Stop
No,
fucking with the math on us.
We were lesser people.
But
that
that's
came
what
up
it
with
is.
that.
It's it started with that. It started with those kind of things. And there will be moments when I am in a real goofball mood, and some days Ann is like, enough. Enough. And sometimes she'll just say, "You got to stop. You're going to make me cry." And I'll be like, "Okay." As I don't mean to, because I think but then sometimes it's really hard, because that's when I know, oh God, this is really funny. She hates this. This is amazing. And so
that's when you know that the shields are down.
That's what it's a combination of things. So I have to be very careful. I understand that I wield a certain power, and I need to respect it. But for the most part, I will pull
There
back.
are few things funnier than the true flash of rage in the eyes of somebody that you love.
Oh
very
my God!
deeply.
Oh my God! I will say that this is one I'm gonna give out a posthumous shout out. Many of you guys listen to Geek Shock.
Yep.
Shout out to the Geek Shock boys, and big ups to 80s Jeff, who is no longer with us anymore. We lost 80s Jeff last year. It broke my heart.
And that's real commitment.
80s Jeff was the butt of a lot of my shit. If you listen to those old, even in just those old episodes, one of the worst was he came over to we would gather up after Trek almost every 3 nights or so, and we'd all be playing video games and watching anime and just acting a fool.
And this is after you all watch Star Trek together?
All that kind of stuff. Just doing very nerdy things in somebody's house, and there's like
Ookie cookie.
8 or 10 of us. Very nerdy.
8 or 10 people playing Ookie Cookie. Oh my God.
80s Jeff had a habit whenever
that is a case of pink eye waiting to happen.
Whenever he walked into a room, it didn't matter what was going on. If something was playing on the TV, he'd be like, "What the hell is this?" That was his go-to thing. He just, "What the hell is this?" Just didn't matter. He could have been something he kind of knew. Could have been something he had. Just, "What the hell is this?" And we all we're like, "Oh, he always says, 'What the hell is this?'" And so finally, there was this. I can't remember exactly what the anime was, but it was this moment of these samurai-looking guys and gals in very traditional kimono garb and all those things, and these sakurai flower petals are falling all down the ground. And he's like, "What the hell is this?" And I go, "It's your wedding." And he goes, "What?" And I go, "This is footage from your wedding." And he says, "What the hell are you talking about?" And some of my friends start laughing. And he goes, and I go, "Yeah, man, this is your wedding. This is your upcoming nuptials." He says, "What do you mean?" And then people really start laughing. And I go, "Yeah, this is Jeff's wedding. We got this on tape already." He's like, "What are you talking about? That's not funny. What are you talking about? I'm not married. That's not." And then everybody,
because Jeff was not married.
And then everybody starts to really lose their shit because he gets that angry.
Yeah.
He gets angry. He's like, "What do you mean my wedding?" And we're like, "No, it's your wedding, dude. This is your wedding." Like, "What do you? It's not funny." And everybody is just fucking losing their minds.
There's nothing better than when somebody starts shouting, "It's not funny."
And
what's funny about it?
And this goes for an hour of bullshit back and forth until he's just like, "Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. I'm not getting married. Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. It's not my wedding. Fuck you." And to this day, you go up to one of the Geek Shock crew. You want to get them going and say, "Hey, Jeff's wedding." And we all just fucking fall out. Just Jeff's wedding. We all fucking lose our shit. But there came a time when we could not say it anymore. Around him.
Magic the Gathering. I lost casual friends to a bit. Yeah. So I was in my comedy group, Possible Side Effects. We loved doing bits. I loved doing. It's part of why I wanted to do a podcast with Paul in the first place. Was that I was like, I want to keep doing bits like all the time, and And I loved and I hated when at improv theaters when they police bits, like, oh, you guys doing a bunch of bits. I'm like, shut up. This is my love language and let me do bits.
Yeah.
And I was walking. We were visiting friends in Boston, and I was walking on the sidewalk. It was definitely there was not a jovial mood, just calmly walking. Yeah. And I go, oh man, this is getting hard. And the guy's like, what? It's like, I'm Dr. Sam Beckett, and I leapt into Matt's body, and I am trying left and right to figure out what wrong to right to leap out of this fucking body. And my comedy group was like, yes. And they just would grill me about being Sam Beckett. And I would have to start answering questions like, shit. And I started answering questions of Sam Beckett, who leapt into Matt Donnelly's body to right wrongs in his life. And so whenever my comedy friends were bored at a party and I'd said anything, one of them would just go whatever, you're not even Matt. And I'd be like, all right, let's not. And I would commit to being Sam Beckett immediately. And I'd answer questions of Sam Beckett, who leapt into Matt's body, for years. For years. If it came up, I would never not be Dr. Sam Beckett if they brought it up. And it ruined people I was hitting on. It ruined just casual friendships.
Wait, you'd be hitting on somebody and one of your friends would throw it in
and they want to cock block me. So
question.
they're we're going fucking Sam Beckett. I'm cock blocking Matt. And I would just be like, oh. And I'm sorry, I don't want to get off the wrong foot with you, but I should confess that I am Sam Beckett and not actually and I mean, we did the bit for a decade. I never stopped. I don't know when we stopped doing it, but I would never not do it.
What a checkmate move when somebody's just trying to lay some game and then just be like, oh wow, I guess my only options are: do I explain Quantum Leap to them?
Yeah. I remember my buddy Steve Buck on Neutrino, he would do a thing called BitBot. Give me a quarter and I'll do a bit. And this drove improvisers crazy. And then I would just get out an invisible quarter every time. Be like, no. I was like, you guys are watching the best bit in the world. He'll do a bit on anything.
Congratulations.
And I would sell BitBot, and I just fucking loved it. I would say as I got older, I guess I'm not as super major bit crazy, but when I get into the groove, I love it. And my wife and I met doing improv, so we do fucking really filthy, disgusting bits all the time, and really say really next level offensive things to each other, and it's so fun because it's almost like a game of chicken with each other sometimes, and it is a love language, and I do love it. Yeah.
I will. My wife.
Does your wife think you're funny?
Me personally.
Yeah.
Because I will just run fucking bits that aren't funny. I could repeat them to you. They're not even clever or interesting, but they make her mad, and that makes me happy.
Does your wife think you are a funny person?
I suspect that she does, but
she's angry about it?
Very fucking loath to give me any hint that she will suppress laughter. She will turn her face away.
She won't give it to you. You won't give you that point.
Oh, no, that's SJ. SJ will not laugh at me at home.
Really? Don't give me the point?
No. SJ's like, go fuck yourself.
No, because she knows that if she laughs...
Yes, correct.
Then she's going to hear that fucking joke for the rest of her life.
Yep.
She knows the ones that are sticky. And she's like I can't tell you that's clever. I can't tell you that's interesting, or else it will just be repeated right before we go to sleep for the rest of her fucking natural days. And she is right.
Yeah. No. Yeah, she's absolutely correct.
She is dead right.
100%.
I mean, Brian, I know Bonnie likes you because you're thin, but does she like you?
Matt, good news. Bonnie just texted me and she said, I don't know why, but I like Matt a little more right now. Yeah, trim it up a little bit.
All right. There we go.
No, I actually have good news from the future because your kids are how old?
10 and 12.
Yeah. So it's like there are families that do music and they'll just naturally, the kids grow up and they just learn to harmonize instantly. It is a fucking blast when you have teenagers who have grown up where just naturally bits are ongoing and you understand the importance of setting up a runner and all that stuff. It's knows. To be honest, I was really hoping that Josie didn't want to go to college and instead would sneak out to be the surprise guest at Scoopfest. But it's like she is objectively the coolest of all her friends, and I am certain it's because of all the ongoing bits and her natural understanding. So it's highly recommended.
Oh, you tell Josie anytime she wants to come to Scoopfest, call me.
Yeah,
and she can just come to Scoopfest.
Tell Dad to stay home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doing bits with my kids is awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. If you hear Max, this is the one that I want people to boo him. If you hear Max say that he kicks children for a living because he's a martial arts instructor, it's a stupid joke, and I've heard it for 8 years. Boo him. Boo him.
Max, you keep kicking those kids for a living.
We have a lot of bit people in our audience, and I love it. I love seeing the bit game of our audience. I love Max. Max actually hopped in one of my shows in New York, and I literally was like, "Hey, I need a punchline for this magic trick. Just do this at this point of the show." And it was so awkward and doesn't help. It was so random, and he just did it, and then he crushed. It was awesome. Thank you, Max, for hopping in my show.
We got 2 more here, and then we got to wrap it up. We got Bobo the clown.
Talk about commitment.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. All right.
Oh, wait, do you guys not see this person dressed up in front of the microphone?
What is objective reality?
No.
Yeah, back to that one.
Is there just a microphone
Just
there?
the microphone.
I don't know why no one would take a microphone. There's a microphone right there. Someone can just
I actually have Gilbert Gottfried doing the voice for me in the background right now. I'm actually just doing it silently. All right. So my question on to you is, where do you draw the line in the sand for a comedian to clown? Because you'll have like prop comics, you'll have physical comics, but they're not necessarily a clown. So where do you draw that line in the sand?
Oh, interesting. Because I definitely have a line in my mind, but I don't know where it is.
So and maybe I have a weird perspective on this, but if you have a physical skill, I put clowning above comedian.
I do too.
It's ancient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clowning
Not
is
that
just
old.
ancient. You are.
Okay.
The questioner is ancient.
Oh, I mean, the truth is, off the bat, I don't have an answer. This is not something I've contemplated before.
Yeah.
I definitely do, as you bring it up, I go, I do see a difference in it.
It is a blend of intellectualism and physical comedy. But yeah, I don't know where that line is. And it's weird because I definitely have a real line in my head between people in my life that are comedians and people who are clowns. And I don't know exactly what that line is. It might be self-identifying. I'm really not sure.
I will say, I don't know artistically, but just in the difference between clowns and comedians that I have met in my life, they are very different people.
Yes.
In general.
Always.
Like a comedian, once you've been around people who've done comedy, there's an archetype, kind of brooding, there's little buttons and love languages that you can understand. Mm-hmm. Clowns are far more like carnies and Renaissance fair people, where there's a fucking tough as nails element to clowns.
There is a you can't phase them.
Yeah, but also it's maybe there's a dark secret. I don't know. There's an element. Usually comedians' dark secret is that they didn't get along with their mom.
Right.
I'm shooting off the hip here. But I think comedians, you tend to like their perspectives on things. You kind of want to know a comedian's perspective before you kind of laugh at their jokes. And clowns seem to want to make what's ever happening an event that's happening right now.
Well, even presentationally, presentationally, clowns kind of remove your ability as an audience to look into the performer, right? The performance is its own thing. It is very loud, it is big, it is in your face, but it's not like somebody telling a story about, breaking up with somebody and people in the audience are like, wow, that makes me think of that experience that I went through. It's very performance focused, which almost makes it harder because now you don't have a little bit of the emotional buy-in that can make art kind of special and magical if it hits. But if it's, a clown act, then you are looking at physical reaction, you're looking at athleticism, timing, all the basic building blocks. This got fucking boring.
This got deep into comedy minutia.
But it's important for our legacy.
That's true. That's true.
I wanted to hit an eject button for me. Like, just listening.
Thank you, Bobo.
That was actually very insightful. Can I tell you a joke real quick?
Yes.
Go ahead.
All right. Why do Catholic priests touch little boys?
Why?
Because they can't get none.
Ah.
Okay,
There
bye.
it is.
All right.
There it is. Mystery solved.
I'm now regretting following that.
I don't know why.
You guys and a
Scoop
conversation I was having. Oh, sorry. Shula Scoop.
Shula Scoop, there he is.
Scoop. This
fucking liar.
This popped into my brain after something you said and then the conversation I was having back there. When I was in college, one of my friends in theater, I was in theater at the time.
Okay. Sorry.
Whenever he would go to his room to masturbate, he would tell everybody he was going to get ice cream. So, like I said, short. But that was all I had to say.
Oh my gosh. That's great.
That's a
I
good
loved
bit.
it. 10 out of 10, no question. Yeah, that was great.
That's fantastic. That's it.
On that note,
Yeah.
I think it's time for me to go get some ice cream.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get some ice cream.
Yeah, go. Hey, Justin, you want to go get some ice cream together?
I'd love it.
Let's
All
go.
right.
2 scoops.
Both of them.
Okay.
Give it up for Brian Brushwood.
Hey, guys.
Give it up for Justin Robert Young.
And give it up for all y'all for coming out to Scoopfest. We
Thank
appreciate
you all
it
for
so
being
much.
here.
Thanks so much, and we'll see you soon.
We'll see you soon.
See you at the cone.
See you at the cone. See you at the cone. See you at the cone.
Right at the cone.
As always, check out Great Night. Check out PX3. Check out all the things that these fellas do. We're preaching hot. See ya.
Yeah.
Yeehaw.